This is an underwater test of the Hammond box and Amphenol connectors. This first section of video is coming from the camera that's in the Hammond box and recorded by the Latte Panda. I'm just getting everything working here before I fill the tub up with water. There's the Latte Panda display, and there's the tub. The next segment of video, I'll switch over to my main camera so you can see where everything is lined up. Okay, this is the waterproof connectors experiment, and I'm trying to show what happens when I dunk it in the water. I have removed the Latte Panda and the display from the pole for this experiment because it's pretty tight in this room here. This display is showing the camera that's going to go underwater, and the camera is going to record everything. I have a octopus in the water there, and let's start this guy recording. So let's just see what happens when I put it underwater. I can see the octopus here, but this thing wants to float. I can't see the main camera display, so I can't really tell that I'm in the way, but you'll see it later when you see the video from the little camera. Okay, so that's a pretty good test. Let me grab something else and do another little test. But first, let's switch back to the underwater camera and see what some of that footage looks like. Definitely underwater. It's pretty weird that you can see the legs as a reflection off the surface, as opposed to actually seeing the legs which are below the octopus. Just to prove it, you can see the top of the octopus sticking up, but the legs are underwater. This segment is still from the underwater camera, but it's preceding the view from the main camera, so after this is over we can see what it really looked like from the main camera's point of view. This is just trying to show a little animation as well as a static object. As you will see in the main camera view, it's pretty tough to hold the camera, figure out what's going on the display, as well as move the little lure around. The camera and Latte Panda are capturing a pretty good frame rate. Test number 2 here. This little room has never had so much electronics and wiring jammed into it. It's a non-trivial exercise to get all this set up and working. Okay. Okay, test number 3. We're going to go face down. And it floats nicely. That object at the bottom of the tub isn't too clear, but there's brownie points if you can figure it out. I'm getting a shadow, so it's not coming out too clearly, but all right. So let's check to see if there's any water in there. No, it's dry. Okay, we're back to the underwater camera. Let's see if we can get a better idea of what that object is. The cameraman is just not doing a very good job here. But this has been a great little test and demo. The Hammond box and the Amphenol connectors are both nicely waterproof even when immersed underwater.